Welcome. You're in the middle of a series of revenue science questions asked and answered in 60 seconds. These questions come from our book, Smart Rev, and hopefully you've got a copy and are reading along, but if not, you can listen to these questions and it'll make the book more powerful for you when you get it. Today's question is, aren't perfect and good the same thing in revenue science? The answer is no, they're not at all. A couple of things. Perfect is one of those things that sounds good, but in a business world, particularly in a revenue world, it only exists for a moment. If it ever exists, it exists for 1 second. Because as soon as you get to perfect, the world around you is changing. Your customers are changing, your market's changing, your competitors are changing. And what was ever perfect a minute ago is now a little less. And so when you build a business and you take a lot of time and you worry about these minute details, you need to stop doing that and start to think about how can I transfer the maximum value possible right now that somebody's going to pay me for. And the person who's paying you they will determine how good what you're doing is. Everything has to be tested as how the buyer wants it. So when you do your work, think about transferring the maximum value possible the buyer will pay you for, and that's good. Thank you for joining us today. If there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. Reach out with any question. If you need to create a revenue strategy, we'd be happy to help you with that. We can audit the strategy you have. We can help you get a chief revenue officer. We can be a fractional chief revenue officer. And maybe the most important thing we do is we certify your team to make smart revenue decisions because they think like chief revenue officers. And I expect to see you back next week. And next week, we're going to be talking about the difference, this will be interesting, between medical science and revenue science. Thanks.